This is a review of a workspace created fully on Airtable, which facilitates tasks, projects, and content management pipelines and includes a robust analytics module. It uses intricate database schema and number of automation to facilitate such functions or features as recurring tasks, subtasks, automatic task creation, due date and assignee pick in the content pipeline, and an automatic status change for projects or content pieces based on the done tasks in a particular stage. Also, there is a functionality if the due date for tasks is picked on weekends, it will be moved to the closest working day. Let's start with tasks and create a new one. Let's name it something like that and make it a recurring daily task. Let's pick a due date on Friday. And if we change the status of this task to complete, we'll be able to, first of all, see that the due date will change. First, it will change for the next date. And then the second automation, which controls that no task on the weekend will be made, will change it back to the first workday, which is Monday, the 1st of April. Inside this task, we can create subtasks. We can relate this task to a project or to a content piece. And we, of course, can do it the other way around. And if we look inside the subtask, we will see a related task linked automatically. I mentioned this because it's a kind of big deal in Airtable, since there is no native way to relate entities between one base. To facilitate that, quite a workaround was done, including a script and a couple of automation and a bunch of technical properties. We also can see all the tasks by assignee and assigned tasks to people here. And we, of course, can see our due tasks. Then we go for a project and create a new project. Inside the project, we will have task count and completion rate. Let's create a couple of tasks and complete one. But first, we'll see that it will move to the done task section and completion rate will change. We'll also see how count reacts to that. And if we go inside each task, we'll be able to create subtasks for it. There are views such as my tasks and my projects that dynamically show the current user's tasks and projects without the need for setting up a view for each individual user. There's also a tasks by department board and individual pages for all departments where we can see all the tasks related to them. Now let's take a look at the content production pipeline. I've created a test content piece. If you look inside, we will see a bunch of content-related properties, including date plan and date fact. Fact, by the way, is populated when we change the stage to this one. There are a bunch of Airtable automation working in the backend to decrease the amount of needed manual labor. If we move down, we'll see a bunch more properties. We will see in work and done tasks, almost as we have it in the project. The fact that we can add done tasks here is done by the client's request. One of the strong sides of Airtable that we can control what we can and cannot do to very specific details in interfaces. And at the very bottom, we have a statistics module, which is populated sometime after the content piece is published. Now, if we change stage to brief, either like this or by drag and drop, we'll be able to see a bunch of tasks created. But some of those tasks, those three, are not actually tasks, but subtasks, and we will be able to see them as such inside this task. And if we open each subtask, we will see a parent task here. And if we change a main task status to complete, the related subtasks will also be completed. And since we only have one main task in this stage, the stage will be changed automatically, and a bunch of new tasks will be created automatically on a new stage. And it goes like this along the pipeline. For example, we don't have a due date for this task, but if we complete this task, which shall be completed first, the due date will appear according to the conditional logic. There's also one more thing. We have a review module in the system. So if you change the status to review, the assignee will change to a reviewer, a special property. And when we change the status either in progress or incomplete, the assignee will change back. That is done for correct workload calculation and for correct statistics calculation, which we are going to review right now. First, we have an overall tasks overview. When we see all the total numbers, not started tasks, tasks in progress, overdue tasks, and complete tasks. We can see graphs not done by assignee and overdue by assignee, which are grouped by statuses. We also can see completed tasks by month by assignee. Moving down, we have overdue tasks grouped by assignee. And we also can see how many not done tasks each member have in this view. And of course, the total number of those. And down below, we have a complete workload, how many tasks in each status and how many overdue tasks each team member has. And if we open a team member's page, we will see the overall stats here, and we can inspect those tasks grouped by status, and we can see all the completed tasks grouped by month and year. Next, we have personal tasks section, where we can pick a user and see all the tasks related to that user. The overall numbers, completed tasks grouped by month, due by month and due by week, all overdue tasks, and we can go inside the task if we want to, of course. And all tasks in work grouped by status. We'll also be able to see all done tasks, sorted by the completion date with the last completed on the top. We also have a closed analytics section available only to top management, where a couple more additional graphs, throughput by month and throughput by week, which shows an actual workload. It shows the due date of the task, and if the task is being completed, it shows its completion date. And also there is data on overdue tasks, how many tasks were overdue, and how many times tasks were overdue, number and points respectively. And in a closed workload table, we can see number and points as well. And last but not least, we have a content overview analytics page, where we have different kind of numbers, views, likes, comments, CTR, watch time, audience retention, subscribers gained, total, and averages. We have content pieces in the line and published content pieces numbers. We also have views by month, likes by month, subscribers by month, published by month. And we have a graph with a watch time, where we can see all the pieces watch time. We'll also be able to see all the stats in the list format like this. And we're also able to open the content piece and inspect all the additional information inside if we like. If you want a system like that or any other system, follow the link in the description for more details.